Hi everyone, welcome to Random Access Megan. I am Megan and thank you for joining me today. I am going to go over the FoodStats Antibody Assessment. Why I decided to do this is because I do get questions on this all the time. Why did I decide to take this is because, of course, I have Crohn's disease and I had really bad symptoms. I was gluten and dairy free, but I still had them and I didn't know what was going on. So I visited a nutritionist after she spent or took some of my money. I realized that it was a waste of time, so I then visited a naturopath who analyzed my symptoms, my supplements, my medication, my diet, and from there she and I decided to take this assessment. What it requires is $300, maybe more, maybe less, depending on who you go to, and you reintroducing all of the food back into your diet so that they can test how your body reacts to a certain food. They just prick your finger and then squeeze blood on little pieces of paper. There's different squares, I guess, that represent different food groups. So a month later, after doing that, I received this fancy booklet that really hashed out all of my sensitivities. You could see that they're broken down in food groups and then even more in detail. I'm just going to highlight that I avoid all dairy, all eggs from duck and chicken, as well as turkey, cocoa bean, coffee bean, yeast from bakers and brewers, pineapple, soy, amaranth, wheat, and whole wheat. So wheat meaning gluten and gliadin, and mushrooms, which is fine because I hate mushrooms. And then there's a summary in the very back. You'll also see there's a little card. You can cut that out if you need to reference it, if you just have a whole load of sensitivities like myself. Now, the next question is, okay, Megan, you're sensitive to almost everything. What do you eat? I eat a lot of protein and vegetables. Even though I'm not sensitive to fruit or grains, I do avoid them. I probably consume grains once to twice a week. Fruit is like once a week, barely, if any. I used to be a huge fruit eater, so I'm very surprised it was easy for me to just completely cut it out. Because it typically was a snack for me. So for meals, I eat a lot of protein and vegetables. The vegetables are cooked, steamed, roasted, boiled, whatever the case may be. I do try to vary it just so I have some sort of variation. So my menu typically looks like this. So you notice that it goes from Tuesday to Friday. What I like to do is go grocery shopping Mondays and Thursdays. I know those are random times, but Sundays and Fridays are actually really busy days in my grocery store. I do realize I have Instacart, but for me, it's easier to pick my own produce instead of having someone else pick it. So I do dabble in Instacart if I need to, but I try to avoid that. So again, lots of protein, whether it's chicken, beef, pork, or fish of sorts, and lots of vegetables, limited grains, and very limited in fruits. For snacks, I do eat more vegetables or more protein, so maybe I'll have a little bit more chicken, or I will have a whole pile of roasted beets with lots of salt. Why lots of salt? I am a dehydrated person. I drink lots of water, but even if I drink this much water, I have to go tinkle really bad. So TMI. But anyways, I started incorporating Himalayan salt in all of my dishes just to see if that will help for absorbing more of the water. No, I don't want to be bloated by any means, but I was told that Himalayan salt does have natural electrolytes, so that should help as well. So that is a summary of the food stats and then how I incorporate it in my day-to-day. Just because I have a limited diet doesn't mean I limit everyone in my life, nor does it mean that I limit everybody when I go out to eat. One of my vices is French fries or anything potato-like. So if I'm out and about, I will have polenta fries or French fries, which everyone can have, and no one will even know that I'm on a special diet. I try really hard not to be that person, and so, of course, everybody can treat it however they like. It is very doable. I do suggest just anyone that is interested in learning about their sensitivities, definitely do the assessment. I think it'll be very eye-opening, whether you have an illness now or not. I think it's something that's very interesting, and I hope one day some of my family members will do it as well. If you find that this video was helpful, please like it. Or if you think a family member or friend could really benefit from viewing this video, please share it. And of course, subscribe to Random Access Megan. Thank you for your time today. Until next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.